All right, live.
Um, Dalpesh, is you ready?
Ready.
This guy's sipping up. Anyway, in a world where you are a liar, the one decider to believe, um, when you say I gotta get vaccinated. I'm joking. This is the vent. I'm your host, Jay Herneville. We got Dalpesh in the building.
Yo, what's going on?
And the nerdsies out there making that money, photo shoot life, getting things done.
Yes,
Um,
sir.
uh, we didn't do a pod last week. It was trick or
That's
treating.
trick or treating. Yeah.
A bunch of things was going in. Did you do anything for trick or treating for Halloween? Do you even buy candy anymore?
Nah. I one day I'll get back into it once this whole thing dies down. When kids come up, this bam, here you go. Get some Snickers, Twix, good stuff. No candy
I'm getting.
corn.
So what do you guys do? You turn off the lights in the house, and then the kids just walk. Just turn off the lights.
Exactly. Turn off the light. Yeah.
Something that'd be. I actually gave out candy this year.
But what'd you give out?
Like what was it? Kit Kat, the Kit Kat ones, the
Boom.
peanut, the peanut free ones, like Kit Kat, Smarties, Coffee Crisp, Aero, them ones. And it was like it was. I mean, it was interesting. I mean, kids busted into my house because I left the door open one time. Like 4 or 5 kids just opened the door and set up friggin' things. Stink.
Jeez, what the okay.
Right. So they just pushed through, and that's what it was. But other than that, yeah, it was cool. I didn't buy any candy this year. I made sure I didn't buy any this year because I gotta save money. Not even save money, but like just my health as well. Like I've been on the proper diet. I've been shedding a little bit. It's been working. So I'm just trying to run it for the rest of the year, and just do my thing from then on.
Yo, sweetness hits different when we're at this age. Like
Yeah.
sweetness now is just like, yo, so
But it's easy
tense.
for me to get right back to it though. That's the thing. It's so easy. Like I could just I don't know, just eat more sweets and then just I'm on a surge. Oh, I'm back into it. You know what I mean? But a lot of things happened this weekend.
Yo, yo.
I could say just it was just chaos. First thing for a little COVID update. I don't know if this is a big one. Apparently Pfizer is doing COVID drops.
COVID pills, yeah.
COVID pills. I don't know if I'm gonna be taking that. Like, I mean, it's a booster pill. Is there like a booster pill? You just boop, add drink with water.
I think you just, yeah. I think it might be as a booster, a 6-month pill. You just blap, and then that's it. Like,
You just take it and go home with it. Is it like Plan B type thing?
Let's say yes. It's similar.
No, that's what I thought. Like I don't know. Like you just go there and it's like, can I have a pills like your health card? Scan it.
Can I get the double P, the Pfizer,
you have
the Pfizer pill?
It's like, is it a bigger pill if you're getting 2 doses?
That's it. We're asking good questions. Like,
Is it by your barcode? Is it by your health card? They scan and they see, oh, therefore we ran out of that color coded pill.
all right, like how many you have to take? Like, you got to take what? How many? Like, you got to take a whole bottle and then kill off 20?
You gotta take it with a meal, yo. Please take this with a meal.
Just for the record, when they say take it with a meal, please listen to the instructions. Don't take that on empty. Don't take that on empty stomach. Someone experienced.
Kill off his stomach. Ah,
that'll wreck your stomach. Yeah.
Trust me. And another thing that's going to happen is all lanes open Monday at Canada-US land borders, but you still need to take a PCR test,
which is expected. Right?
I mean, it's I mean, they need to get some money somehow. Them PCRs, it could range from $150 to $300. It all
What?
depends.
What was the
Yeah,
last one?
$150 to $300.
Yo, what?
Because some of them are like, yo, take a PCR and you'll get your testing in like 30 minutes. You're gonna have to pay for that. You're gonna have to pay for convenience now. You have to pay for convenience. Before it was like vaccinated. They just need to figure this out for the air. Man, what's annoying is now like I'm looking for flights because I'm trying to head out sometime soon.
You're gonna escape. You're gonna
Go
escape
back
Canada.
out again. Go back out again in the heat. I loved it. And the problem is I gotta add like a 200, 300, 400 to any ticket because
There and back.
of the testing.
There and back, yeah.
Yeah, if I
Damn.
compensate for the testing here and then the testing there, that is, I don't know. When I was coming on my way back, it was like where I was, they were starting to catch a like an outbreak. But even then, they didn't even care. They were just like, this is just society. This is just this. It's a
Really?
conspiracy. Like there's a lot of people that, yo, they look at something's wrong with you when you walk around with your mask.
Really? Well, it's
Yeah.
the states though. It's like
Louisiana,
yeah.
certain places, but I mean, some places, yeah, they have their mask on because it's protocol. But some places, like, what's wrong with you? What are
Really?
you
Wow.
doing?
They give you a look like, yo, what the hell?
It's like my mask, my choice type thing. You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing? Yeah, that's. I mean, I don't care about the driving because I don't plan to drive to the States.
And past those weird small towns? No, thank you.
No, I
No,
don't plan to
thank
drive to the States.
No, thank you.
But I want to catch a flight. That's one thing I want to catch. I want to catch a flight. That's what I want to catch. Not COVID, a flight. That's one thing for sure.
Were you planning on going on the second time?
I'm trying to go back to Louisiana.
He's liking it.
And then I'm going to Daytona Beach. I want to go to Daytona Beach, but I want to go some other places. I don't know yet. It all depends. Miami. I don't know where. Somewhere. I just feel like I need to start traveling before, it's too late. But yeah, we're gonna talk about some unfortunate news, I would say. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Like some bad situations that has happened in the past, 24 hours. I would say 24, 40 hours. 40 hours. Yeah. First thing, it was the Astroworld concert, Astroworld Festival, if that's what they would call it.
Astral World Tour, yeah.
Yeah,
that was in Houston.
I guess it was in Houston. I think it becomes a festival because that's his hometown, Travis Scott.
Yeah.
I guess
100,000 people. That's
I was told 50, but I apparently now let's break down what we've heard so far.
Yeah,
because I don't know what is true. This is all alleged. This is like an alleged blast thing of one of the things I've heard. Now, first thing I've heard that some people were sneaking into the concert.
Which is already like, that means you don't have enough people to like
security to let, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's one. Another thing I've heard allegedly was not only people were sneaking through the concert, they were understaffed.
So no security, no paramedics, no. Damn.
Yeah, apparently also I heard allegedly that it was promoted that we have the capacity, but like there was like what was promoted? Yo, more people are gonna be there, or more people are gonna. I don't know. I think about it, they said like, well, we can squeeze some more people in this situation,
like the
festival. So you have a population capacity or max capacity.
Yeah,
I think they said they're gonna squeeze it. Yo, let me tell you something.
I'm not laughing, but like, I'm just laughing at the.
You gotta keep a lot of things in consistency. Keep a lot of things in consideration. it's COVID, and I don't think this is post-COVID, but it's like a remission. In remission, what is it called? Remission? What it's like it stops.
Or it's
Okay, it's like on pause. Okay,
on
the
pause.
COVID outbreaks, all that stuff is on pause. Nothing's activated or aggressive or anything. So it's like everybody wants to go outside. People need a festival. People need certain things.
They're anxious. They're just
young people, old people that can handle it. Me, personally, when I seen that they had Rolling Loud on YouTube, I'm not going anywhere now. I don't have to go anywhere anymore. They had Rolling Loud New York on YouTube. I was watching it live.
And the audio is clean, everything?
Audio is clean. They had the cameras panning around and thing.
Oh, sure.
You hear the performance clean. A couple times it came off. Like it came off when the baby showed up.
Oh, okay.
But like sometime, it was proper. Like J. Cole had a wicked performance. He's performing in like monsoon rain, bro.
Monsoon rain?
Like it was raining like hail, like rain, and the man was still performing.
Oh, shit.
You know what I mean?
Oh.
Still performing. Like got some Prince. Like it was like pouring. And he was still performing. I'm surprised the mic didn't mash up. Like the mic was still like, water damage. But he still performed and did his thing. And I respect that.
Like we're in the future. Like, cause one time I was on Twitch looking at something. And then you know how like it shows the thumbnails of like what's going on, right? So I seen a concert. I'm like, what concert is this? So when you said the music was clean, like the audio technician was nice, I was like, yo, this is the future. Sure, you could go there in person, but like, I can do this at my home. Eat some popcorn.
Like, I like it that way though. Like I was in the Donda listening party. The Donda listening party or whatever, when he had it at his house. I don't know where it was. Was it Chicago? That one was lit.
Where he burned his childhood house down. That was a little creepy, but
whatever. He burned him. He was on fire as well.
And he was on fire.
Yeah. And all these people like, and I liked it. Apparently he had a Sunday service today, but I didn't see it for the Travis Scott, for the families or whatever. Mm-hmm. But I didn't see it.
Also, okay, that's cool. Okay.
I mean, I don't know if you saw the Kanye thing, but if you did, we could talk about that too. But so overpacked, but at the same time, that's like festival thing though. That's like a festival way.
Yeah, but no. Yo,
how do you contain that? Like it's a festival. Like that's the thing. Like I feel like a lot of people are mad at it. Like there's a lot of things that are happening. They're mad, and you're hearing the outrage, but you got to be realistic with certain things. You know what I mean? It's a concert. It's crazy, right?
Mm.
Yes, and
there's the flyer right here. Now, when I saw, you have Travis up here, you got SZA, you got Chief Keef, Bad Bunny. Oh, who that? I don't know what that is.
The Spanish youth, the Spanish guy, the big Spanish star that even went to wrestling and wrestled. Pretty good too.
Oh, okay. I'll take your word for it. You're a Young Thug. You got a plus YSL. You got Master P, which is interesting. You got Keem, Baby Keem. You got 21 Savage. Earth, Wind, and Fire. That's a very okay.
So apparently, there's a lot of things going on here. Now, hold on.
Oh, there's more. Wow.
You see where shout out Don Tolliver. He's a cool artist. I like him. You see those stick figures, the stick figure doors?
The stick figure doors were
at the top. That thing. People say that's some Illuminati cult thing. I don't know what they're talking about. I don't know. Right?
It's some weird stuff.
See you on the other side. That's what these guys are pushing. Like, But let's go back. Let's actually get this all together. So
Okay, so far understaffed,
overpacked,
overpacked,
understaffed
understaffed.
in a festival, and it's young kids, old kids, immature old people, immature young. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Now, at some point in the concert, I don't know, but keep in mind the certain things that's going to be happening in festivals. One thing that's going to happen in festivals: drugs.
Of course, it's
There's going to be
always
drugs. There's going to be drugs. There's going to be, I don't know. There's going to be drugs. There's going to be alcohol. There's going to be people that is like their first time getting out there, so they're going to run rapid and wild.
Yeah.
Right? Another thing. So I guess concert starts happening. People are getting hype. Travis Scott has, here's the thing. Travis Scott has that rocker, not like, it's like hip hop rocker music in a way. Like it's like Antidote will get the club jumping. Like for me, like that's a mosh pit.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like,
He has songs that are like mosh pit heavy, stargazing, you know, and it's beats that, you know, even the uncultured people can actually like jump to and have a jolly old time. You know what I mean?
mhm.
Like all races can jump and mosh pit and rage, and I don't understand the rage. I don't know much about it, but like I know when people mosh pit and people are catching elbows and forearms in the face and whatever. I mean, I think that's a part of the culture of a festival, right? Now, it gets to a point where they said something called a crowd surge happened. I don't know what that means. I think it's when everybody pushes forward or like
Yeah.
now.
I think when he's either performing a song or like it had to be one of the songs, and people were like so they wanted to get closer, so everyone just started marching forward. And then if you're in the
Let me
front
tell you
row,
something.
you're in the
That
front,
is no joke.
you're getting
Like
you're getting
that
shoved.
is no joke. Two places I've experienced like crowd surge. One at Jurassic Park
Okay,
at the Raptors.
with the Raptors,
Jurassic
yeah.
Park's because it rained. So everybody's surging for like running somewhere for shade. And then
This
you
one,
got wet people, wet, cold, angry, wet, cold people going to a line, going into a place where they just might not be able to get in. So
just
when the line starts to move, and then you're trying to funnel it through the gate with the zigzags and all that stuff, I'm telling you, it's not fun.
wait,
Because everybody's moving. Yo,
this is before Raptors won, right? Or was
this
it?
is this is the finals.
This is the final.
No,
Yeah,
not the finals, playoffs.
playoffs.
When they
Whatever,
versed the last game, Raptors versus the Bucks. That's what I remember. The last game, Raptors versus the Bucks to go versus Golden State. Go to Jurassic Park. Everybody's moving into the line. This is like it's crowded. So and then plus people are trying to sneak in.
Yeah.
And then you have angry people like, if you think you're just gonna, get into this line, if you think of gonna butt into this line, you got another thing coming. Cause it gets to a point like, yo, I did it like there's some people trying to butt into the line. I don't know, yo, not trying to be. White privilege was active in that place.
Ooh, talk to him.
It was active in that place. This boy, one of our boys we went with, what happened is these people are trying to sneak in. These girls, white girls, trying to sneak in, right? And he cuts them off with their shoulder. Like, you can butt the line, but you're not butting in front of us.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
And then people in that area was like, you're not butting in front of us either.
So it's like a standoff, like type of
standoff, and then they started to butt more and more. And I'm like, what are you doing? And then she starts acting out. She's like, I'm standing here. They're like, you weren't standing here. You just butted. And then the two girls are talking. the next girl, some random white girl that was with them, decides to push the man.
Oh.
And then the guy is like, yo, I was like, I'll deal with you right now, but you're a girl, I'll deal with you right now. And say, what, you're gonna do something? What you gonna do? And then a black girl comes in. It's like, now I'm a girl, what you gonna do? I'm a black girl, now what's up? I'm a girl now, what's up? What are you gonna do now? Girl starts crying.
You see, the classic.
White girl starts crying. Now everybody's like, oh, she's just a girl. She's just a girl. I said, shut up. Like, I remember I came in and I said, we're good. We're good because I see cops. They're slowly coming in because like they're just watching this thing. You're going to see little Amy crying. And then next, you know, everybody gets locked up.
See, in a crowd like this.
It was that, yeah. So tell me, I just remember just going in front and then, because now these white boys coming in, you know what I mean? Yo, it's just a girl, yo. What you gonna do? I said, yo, we're good. We're good.
Yeah.
We're good. I just can't say that we're good. There's nothing to go back and forth about. We're good. We're good. Everybody's good because I'm like, hey, you guys bought the line. Everybody saw you bought the line. So we're good. And then what happened? Everybody's like, yeah, we're good. They're over on one section. They stayed away now because now people saw what happened.
People saw what happened, yeah.
Some Indian girls that were there, yo, sound like they're from Scarborough. Sri Lankan, I would assume. Sorry if I mixed them up. I remember they came like, yo, what are you dealing with? Do you think they're going to just come in? I said, huh. Oh.
Yo, that's...
Now they're all watching because they're like, they're not budding this now. Now you baited out the scene because it wasn't even like a lot, like it was a line, but like it was like 10 people in a row. So it's like everybody's trying to funnel into it until it becomes like one person going through the gate or whatever.
Yeah.
But then, you know, so yeah, obviously those girls got on the back of whoever they wanted to bud and talk to. Those, you know what I mean? And then the one thing I remember when it comes to crowd search, when the line is moving and then everybody starts moving at the same time because they're like, oh, what's going? And then it has to stop.
Yeah.
When it stops, you can't like,
you can't
because
stop it.
Everybody's like sardines and you can't move. Like, it's one of those things that everyone, like, it's like there's no way, like, it's one of those things that if something was to happen, there's no way you can save yourself if you drop. If you drop yourself, it's game over. If certain things happen, it's game, like that type of crowd, that type of situation, it's game over.
This was playoffs, but now imagine now, this is times 10 at the
plus drugs.
Plus drugs.
Plus drugs.
Damn.
Now, I've been to another situation where there was some alcoholic, you know, influences and stuff in a situation where, you know, there allegedly was a shootout and I had to run with the herd. I had to run with the bulls, yo. Run with the bulls, yo. It's just running. Everybody ran a direction. I ran the same direction. You have to follow the wave because if you ran any other direction, you're getting trampled.
Yo, so basically, like the two stories so far, it was clashed into one because all that happened, plus the drugs.
Right.
Like
right. So now apparently this is a surge. People were like couldn't breathe.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I heard. Couldn't breathe. And in my head, I'm like, you guys are outside. You have all the oxygen in the air in the world.
But that's not how it works. So.
But that's not how it works. Because everybody's in close proximity, everybody's pushing forward, back. I've heard different details. And in my head, I'm just like, man, this is hard. Like, but how do you control that? Like, well, this is the thing. Here's the thing. So in order for me to understand the situation, I had to do some research. So I researched YouTube and I researched Twitter. Right? And the sides I've seen is, oh, you know, one guy was saying it's like hell. It was like hell. They're saying like VIP, there was bodies all over the VIP.
Oh,
The
wow.
paramedics, EMS is trying to help somebody, and it's like they're doing CPR on someone. If that person's not responding, they just move to our next person.
Oh,
But that's the thing. Like when it's those type of situations, when it's just casualties everywhere,
that's
it's
what I'm
rough.
saying.
People were getting crowd surfed out to like the paramedics and stuff like
Yeah,
that. And like, and that's the thing. Like I've seen people pass out at like parties and stuff like that. That happens. But this amount of people, I guess, I don't know how much people got injured, but
like probably in the thousands easily.
apparently, like some people were talking about it just looked like you can't even go forward. You just have to go up. And
Somehow,
it's like
some way. Yeah.
you're stepping on someone. You're stepping on someone as you're going. Like there's something's happening, you're stepping on someone.
I just imagine myself just falling and then just footstep.
It's just dead. Because you don't know what they're stepping on. You're dead. You
That's
could be
some,
just dead. And that's the rough
damn.
part of the situation. And then, you know, there's countless videos. The problem is there's countless videos of people saying they stopped it or they tried to stop. They went to the camera crew, they moved them off, they tried this. And I don't know.
Yo,
And then these people say, oh, this is not the first time this happened because apparently he incited a riot at this other concert and this and that. But I'm like, hey, man.
he got arrested
First,
for that one. That was 2019. Yeah.
I get it, but guys, punk rock, metal,
Or rap punk. What are you gonna say? Like, yeah.
not even rap punk. I'm not even talking about anything with the blacks.
Just just
Punk rock with the drugs and the cocaine. The man's running around the mosh pit. Man's getting left hooks in the jaw. I've seen videos of this happen. Man's getting in the mosh pit. They're not even jumping. Man's just flailing hands.
they're just
Punch
fighting.
next
Yeah.
man. Punch next man. Man decided to spin kick and it somehow lands somebody in the face. And that's an experience. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like I understand it's bad, but there's like like I don't even know what to say because it's like
You seen the footage where he was like someone had the camera and like they were shooting, they shot it up. Like I'm saying the camera, they had their phone, they shot it up. He was performing, like you can see him. It looks like he's like about at least 100 feet away. So he's just dancing. People are screaming in the crowd in the footage, like, yo, stop the show, stop the show. And then the camera looks down and someone's just on the ground, just
yeah.
I was like, yo. And then the camera just goes back up and he's just still dancing. I was like, yo,
But that's the thing. You gotta think.
I was like,
But another thing you
yo.
gotta think too, like when you're in like when you're in a concert and you see just a bunch of people, your headset's in,
Yeah, because yeah, for
you
those that
have
don't
their
know,
in-ears. A lot of
yeah,
these guys have their in-ears in.
you have to.
And they're doing their stuff and they're rapping and all that stuff. The crowd could just look like it's all jumping. Like if no one's like, and sometimes it's the color coded and all that. You know what I mean? Like you would notice it if you see like a certain color on one side or a certain thing on one side, and you got to think in ears, the sound that's going this way, you're not going to hear the sound coming back to you unless it's like a big crowd cheer or a pop. You know what I mean?
Or like screams, like
So
like
right. And then you have, situations where, they said, you need to stop this thing, stop right now or whatever. And he probably was like, this party will never stop. Next track, boom, shot comes out. You know what I mean? And it's like, these things happen in concerts. And I don't know. The problem is, apparently this happens a lot in his concerts too. Like, that's the part I'm like stuck because I'm like, you hear these things happen and then you hear that all these things happen. Like you hear like all these thinks, well, this happened before. This happened here before.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? He started a riot over here. And then it's like, how could he start a riot? He's just an artist.
He's
You know what I mean? But then they say that, oh, it's rage music. You know, it gets the feelings you want to punch somebody out and do this. And I was like, oh no.
that is hold on. I'm gonna play a clip right now where
I don't think you should because you don't know if it's, you know what I mean?
no,
But
I don't think anyone died, but like it's on silent. But this is on a Twitter thread. Look at it. Look at it. It's like,
but
yo,
it's just that, but that, no, it's at night though. It was at night.
no, but this is like, I guess daybreak probably.
This is when people are trying to steal. This is that these people were friggin' trying to get a free us.
Oh,
These people are
okay.
just trying to get in.
Jeez, like this is
And this is the people that are just trying to get in. So these
what
prizes
the,
probably even get searched. And speaking of people not getting searched or something, apparently there was a guy running around just poking people with needles.
that's what that yo.
Apparently, one of the security guards, he passed out and they found like a needle shot in his neck or something. So someone's out there stabbing people. The first thing that came to my mind, to be honest, when I heard that, because I heard that's what insinuated certain things or whatever, allegedly, is Assassin's Creed. The reason why, because
Assassin's Creed.
there's these darts that you can get. Like, you know, the blow pop, the blow thing.
Mhm.
There's two types of it. There's one that just kills you instantly, and there's one where when it's in your system, you just go crazy.
Mhm.
You start attacking, they start attacking their own people and all that because it's like a poison dart.
Yeah.
So in my head, I'm like, what? I'm not gonna say that happens, but like, what if it was a drug? What if it was fentanyl? What if it was, you know what I mean? And
I know
passes out after.
we'll probably see Monday, but they're leaning on fentanyl.
They're still doing that, yeah.
That's,
You know what I mean?
that is what you're doing your job, and then you just get, and you're just
yeah, like security.
that's crazy.
Man, I don't even know. Like, if you think about it, like it's everybody's looking for someone to blame, and it's kind of hard to like. It's still a pending thing right now.
It's yeah.
But when it's a festival, I feel like the venue should know what's going on.
Oh no, that venue's done.
That's one. The venue should
done.
know, or whoever is running these shows know, hey, we should have a certain amount of security here. We should.
Especially
No
for
debate.
this artist. Some security, you need artists like no sorry.
Then,
Some artists you need specific like security. Like this show, like this artist does this, we need this. We need specifications. Or else we'll be blasted on Twitter as I'm watching the timeline right now. Because of our mistake, right?
right. Now, that's one thing. Venue, that's one thing I'll say is an issue. That's one. Venue for sure. Venue management, how they run this show, how they do certain things. Because I see some festivals go perfect.
Mhm.
You know, or something, you know, you're gonna have your little pass outs, you're gonna have situations, right? Two, I seen the footage with Travis Scott. That's the thing. I see the footage with Travis Scott and people saying, hey, you know, stop it. And he's like, nah, we never stop, can't stop. Well, you know what I mean? I'm not saying he said that, but
I know.
but it's just the energy. And you know what's the thing? It's just the energy, adrenaline. I don't know. I don't even know how that concert ended.
That's a very good. How did it? I mean, how did it end?
Because now you're seeing footage. People said, "Oh, people went to him and he shoo away certain people." Then you're seeing this footage, you're seeing that footage. You're seeing all these different footage, and you're just like, "Yo, this is too quick for people to pull responsibility." You know what I mean? It just has to. We got to see what's going on here.
Yeah. Now, Oliver in the chat, he says 50% blame on the venue, 30% on Travis, 20% for the inconsiderate and empathetic Travis Scott fans. And he also said,
I can agree with that.
Yeah, and he also says, I call cap on the needle thing, more like the security guards being told to say this. to shift the accountability away from the venue? How could this one guy from that side, or how could this one guy that from side to side when people were glued? That's a good question, Oliver.
That's I would say that's kind of wild still. Someone's just stick like
That's some.
that's kind of wild still. But hey, I mean, venues will do that to protect themselves. Like, you know, like it's like
Oh, just say allegedly. Just
no, I know, but like if you really think about it,
yo,
the
that's
way
crazy.
what is it? Crap goes down, so it's like
Crap rolls down the hill. Yeah,
it goes downhill. So it's like the venue's fault. It's like venue. It's like, hey, he should have listened to the crowd. You know what I mean? He should have listened to the crowd. It's his fault because he had his in-ears here. Why didn't he turn them off? Bro, he's doing a concert.
he's doing a whole concert. Like, yo, like,
you know what I mean? So another thing is like, I'm not gonna lie. There's a certain type of energy with Travis Scott music where you can't help but jump if you get pushed. If like when sicko mode drops, I'm sorry. When sicko mode drops, it starts chaos. It starts chaos. Like, especially the starting of sicko mode, like that. I wish I only heard the first beat of sicko mode. Like, I wish that some way, somehow I heard how that, because you know how the beat just switches to another track, right?
Mm-hmm.
I wish I heard what that first beat was. Going with a pick and roll, young flame, young sicko. Listen, that beat sound crazy. And then they switched it, and you're like, it's still good. But I'm like, man, I still want to hear what that first beat would have done.
I'm gonna okay. So Oliver again. If the investigation team was smart, they would do a toxology report on the deceased and the security guards and anybody who said they felt the prick. Probably by this week.
Probably by this week, but yo, they're probably still trying to go. It was him.
I think
it was him. Like they're gonna pot like. It's either they'll do the right investigation or they'll do enough to save themselves.
Yeah.
You know
also,
what I mean?
Where does Drake fall in this? People even
yes, and that's the thing. That's another thing. Oliver brought up something else when he said, Travis said twice, "You know what I came here for."
As a response to the crowd saying, "Help us," and once as a response to somebody saying, "Stop the show." Wow.
Yeah, that's what I've heard too. Like, you know what I came to do? Tear the club up! Tear the club up, bitch! Tear the club up! Tear the club up, bitch! Yo, he has a song like that though. On Astroworld, bro. Yo.
Wait, does it sample 3 6 Mafia?
He samples it in it, yo.
Okay.
There's a song there. And then, yo, he has songs. I can't help it when things start happening if things happen. And it's understandable. Antidote, don't you open up the window. Mm-hmm. Let go the antidote. Popping pills is all we know. And how many people you thinking there's popping pills? Like, some people were so drugged out, didn't even know they were getting hurt.
They were, that's, wait, I just want to go back a little bit. 3 6 Mafia is not allowed to play Tear the Club Up. They're actually not. They're not allowed to.
Listen, they were showing the barricades.
Oh, thank you, Oliver. Thank you, Oliver.
Yo, they were talking about the barricades. I'm like, you crazy? Someone would just
with that pop pill strength.
If you get the right mosh pit, it will be chaos.
Like, that's, yo.
There's some people that just come to things just to start chaos.
This is like, yo.
Just to start chaos. They're throwing stuff. They're hurling bricks. They're like, you know what I mean?
He wasn't famous from
the whole Cactus Jack thing.
Cactus Jack.
Remember, that's what he said. Yeah, he had the Cactus Jack campaign, the bang bang. And if you know Cactus Jack was no friggin'. Wrestling Cactus Jack, dog. Cactus Jack put his whole life in the ring, bro.
This guy's a Cactus Jack.
This man lost teeth. He lost like Cactus Jack. Bob, what? Yo.
For those who don't know, Mick Foley. For those who don't know,
shout out Mick Foley. And at one time, he had to give it up, man.
Live Nation needs to stop killing music fans. So, whoa, that's a.
I mean, hey,
oh,
hey, you
Brian
said that
James.
not me. Hey, y'all said that not me. Ew. Metal concert mosh pits are fine. Everyone takes care of each other. Hip hop fans are clans.
Oh,
hey,
okay.
Hey, wait, hey, man, I don't know. I don't know. Still, but hey, yo, Lil Jon days, you might as well getting beat up still.
No, Lil Jon, you were getting beaten up. 3-6 Mafia, you're getting beaten up.
Attention! Bone Crusher.
When Bone Crusher came,
you're gonna have a song called "Never Scared" by Bone Crusher, and expect bones to not be broken.
Those bars. Those bars right there. Yeah.
From the time the man said, "From I'm outside of the club, and you think I'm a punk."
Taking the lyrics,
Mans are getting beat. I told you, mother effers, I ain't never scared. And people are getting thrown. Okay? But I mean, at the end of the day, like, it's just, the way I see it, it just seems like it was just chaos. You know what I mean? And the problem is, because so much people, like 50,000, you're going to have like 50,000 opinions. You know what I mean? You're going to have people saying it's the worst thing I ever saw because...
Because going in. Because of not punks.
Not punks, just clowns. Well, damn. Well, damn, bro.
Snapping.
But, yeah, you're going to have the most, like... I don't know. Like, you're going to have some people saying that it was the best concert ever until this happened. Because...
Until that.
But that's the thing. Maybe it was chaos, and it's just you just don't know.
You just don't know, yeah.
You just don't know, right? Now, I started with 20 and got to 550 from UFC betting.
Because there was a fight this week, yeah.
Yo, I was watching the what's it called? UFC fight yesterday. I was watching it. It was a good light. Honestly, I don't want to be that guy, but no, it's not a bad thing.
Oh, okay.
But Kamaru Usman headliners, I feel like for some reason that whole card is always chaos. Like when it was the Kamaru Usman versus Jorge Masvidal, one man broke his foot.
Oh, you mean
and it was like Chris Weidman broke his foot in the middle of the first round, snapped his foot. Another man, his leg got kicked to the point that, you know, his leg got wobbly and just mashed up his foot.
Yo, that makes you shiver, man.
One girl, she got a head kick. She got a head kick in the mid-round, head kick, done.
No, when you say done, like she couldn't get back up, done?
No, like just knocked out and then
just done. Okay.
And then this time, you know, the fight card was good. Kobe Covington won. No, sorry. Whoa, Kobe Covington lost. He wasn't gonna win anyway. But anyway, back to the Travis Scott stuff. It's a sad situation. It is like the way I see it, it's a sad situation. And there's so many freaking opinions and there's so many things that throws me off. Like even to the point that like they were like, oh, it was a satanic ritual. I'm like, wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Wait.
Already, like.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
By the time I posted the story, like 12 hours later, just bam. It was like, yo.
I was like, whoa, hold on. Wait. The man said he felt like he was in hell. I don't think he took. I mean,
hell is a mind state. So if
that's what people say until they're in some heat,
until they're
hot and they can't breathe, and they're like, "This is hell." It feels like hell. And it's like, who are you to tell them that is a mind state now? I was like, I felt it. It's hell.
I felt right.
Right. So you're kind of just like, and then you're hearing that satanic rituals, and it's like, oh, look how he promoted things. Oh, like, you know what I mean? And it's like, where do you go? Like, I don't know. I don't know.
Like the poster we showed earlier on the show, like the poster looks weird, and
But that's the thing, like, man,
the shirt he was wearing, like all types
there may be some stuff
elements to it.
elements, but I don't. Hey, I try not to overthink it, and I don't know how to go about it because it's like I like his music. I like the music.
Mm-hmm.
Like Travis Scott's music, and then he was on Donda. He was on Donda, bumping on Donda. I like Donda, and he was on Donda for Praise God. And I'm like, what a devil worshiper, if that's what you want to call him now. Go on a gospel sort of gospel, if you want to call it gospel. How so? You know what I mean? Like maybe quote unquote devil worshiper go on a quote unquote gospel album?
That's a good question to ask. I like how you said. I like how they're in the middle.
Worshiper, with a quote unquote devil worshiper go on a quote unquote gospel album. Quote unquote yes, quote unquote no.
No. Like,
you know what I mean? Is where do you go about it? Where do you go about it?
Right.
But it is a sad situation. Apparently, there's lawsuits already.
The lawyers don't sleep.
You know what's the problem about these things? And you got 50,000 people. Somebody has to pay that. Somebody is going to pay.
So
somebody got to pay it really bad.
It's if that's the moral of the story, yeah.
Someone is going to pay. And the problem is just like you just have to wait and see.
Who's in the crosshairs? Is it Travis? Is it Rock Nation? Is it Live Nation? No. I said Rock Nation. No, he signed to.
I know what he signed to. I don't know where he signed to.
Hold on, let me look up who he signed to.
Someone is going to pay, and then they might just swip it and say, you know what, you're a problem. It's your fault. We're not responsible. Because what comes with the territory.
They can't blame
you don't know how it goes.
They can't blame the crowd. So that's
how you know that?
I mean,
how do you know that? How do you know that?
Grand Hustle Epic. Okay, there you go. Does Epic get blamed? Epic Records.
We don't know anything.
Does Grand Hustle T.I.'s label?
We don't know. That's expeditiously a situation we do not know.
Does T.I. get blamed?
T.I. might just probably, in the formalities of this situation here, sir. We don't understand the peripheral situations of this fortitude and altitude of the exponential injuries. I need another 4-syllable word. Unimaginable.
Wow. Okay.
But anyway, sad situation. It's a sad situation. I hope the best. Praying for the family. Condolences to anybody that lost anybody.
Yeah, rest in power.
Praying for the people that are still going through situations with this situation, and all the best to them.
I'll send Black Jesus to you guys tonight.
There's a lot of things I need to fix up on that. I think that's something like that will have to be an eye opener for like other festivals and concerts and stuff like that. Yeah. I don't know. Rolling Loud just happened, so I don't know if there's anything crazy that happened over there. But
besides Fetty getting pulled off the stage,
did he get pulled off the stage, or was he performing and they cut him off? Did they wait for him to finish performing and then arrest him? Like what happened?
Oh, let me read that. I gotta read that up though, because how the story was told to me, it sounds like he was mid set and they just went, "Yeah, you're
Hey,
not going
what's
up."
up? Hello. What? Beat still going in the background. Lock it. Nah, I don't think so.
Ahead of performance. Gotcha. Ahead, yeah.
So they caught him before you performed.
Before he formed, yeah. It'd be funny if mid stage you just stopped the set.
But that's the
Be,
thing. Rolling Loud. There's always been some like. Obviously, they have to work with the police. I feel like they work with the police still.
oh,
Remember last year, the amount of people in New York, they just said none of these New York artists are not performing. Pop Smoke, no. Favi, no. Chef G, no. Sleepy Hollow, no.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
All of these guys are gang affiliated. We don't want them to perform. What? You could just say that and you can't perform?
They can't perform.
But I mean, that is true. Because they'd probably be like, oh, you want them to perform still? Because you want, okay, we're not helping you guys.
It's an
we're not gonna cover your event. And you know what? We're gonna get some of our peoples to mush up the event. They're gonna call us. And you see, it was like, well, we weren't there. It wasn't reported with us. They didn't want to go by our guidelines. And you brought the gangsters in there, and obviously gangsters do what gangsters do when the police is not around. You know what I mean? And they just, but at the end of the day.
But before the outro of the segment, you seen the documentary of Woodstock, the one with Fred Durst? I think it was Woodstock '99. Apparently that was chaotic too. People
So you think it's like history repeats itself type thing?
I think it's what we said earlier. Like,
was it the one when they said helicopters had to bring the artists?
Yeah,
to the stage.
They said that people were mosh pitting. There was a gang of people just sexually assaulting people. Like,
what at Woodstock?
No, this was Woodstock '99 with Fred Durst. There's Fred Durst.
Oh, so that was when it was rolling.
When there's fire hot.
That's mosh pit heavy then.
And
Kid Rock was probably out there too back in them days. Kid Rock,
probably. They said that one was nuts too. I don't know if anyone died though, but it was just as bad.
Well, it's a sad situation.
Damn.
And like, I just hope they figure this out. And I hope, this will be something that going forward, people figure out and just try to manage this the best way they know how and can. I don't know if they can, you know what I mean?
Mm.
I don't know anything about, maybe they need some suggestions from some metal mosh pits or something. Like, I don't know, but whatever is needed, we need to, fix and get it together.
Now speaking of fixing and sad situations all around, what did Will do to Jada for him to just be humiliated in a public forum for the whole world to see?
Well, she called it back. She said that, she wasn't talking about sex, but when when someone says something, but they're not really saying something.
Yeah. They're saying it, but yeah.
They'll be like, I'm not talking about sex, but, some people are terrible in performance. So it's like, and then it just gets a little deeper. Like, it wasn't an affair. It was an entanglement. I'm like, it's the same. What do you mean? You know what I mean? But at the same time, I don't know. I felt like Will had to do something to hurt her to the point that she's leaning her shoulder in on Beer sitting, She's just leaning her shoulder into the situation. Or maybe it's the bag. The more we talk about it, the more the bag.
The more it could be, I think I'm the only outside person that says like, when the whole Lemonade album was rolling out with Jay-Z and Beyonce, I'm like, what if they just made that a whole thing up? Solange fighting the elevator, yeah. What if they just made it up though?
But the whole Becky with the good hair. You know how much people that just got caught with strays?
That-
I saw Rachel Ray got caught with a stray.
She did. She
She was
did.
like, I just made a counter there. F no cantaloupe. They cheated heifer. It's like, whoa.
I was
Over
whoa.
there. What? You know what I mean?
Oh,
But at the end of the day, for Will Smith and that man, that's a rough situation. His eyes are gonna be red permanently if she keeps going like this.
bruh.
He's gonna have teary eye. And then lo and behold, he does that documentary. He's like, I almost tried to kill myself. I'm like, oh,
The timing is weird. It's just, jeez, man. I don't know. The timing of that is even strange. Like,
yeah. But that's the thing. Sometimes I wonder if it's just promotion or something. You know what I mean?
that's.
But I hope they figure it out.
Stay up.
I hope they figure it out.
Stay up, Will.
I think, what was it again? What was it that I saw that there was a meme where Augustin Cena and then Jada was like, I think I need to stop this. We need to get this over. And then Augustin Cena wrote back, I'm pregnant. So it's like, oh Lord. But anyway, I think it's time to wrap this up. Is there anything you would like to say?
I mean, the Astroworld thing, the Jada thing, man. COVID pills. I mean, this
COVID drops.
Like, I don't know, man. It's been a wild week. And I feel that this is just the tip of the iceberg for this week.
Yeah, they're trying to end the year off strong.
Like, yo, I swear since 2012, that's always been happening. The year just ends off strong. Like, it doesn't have to be end up strong.
Chaos, but it's like it dies down by Christmas. So Mariah Carey kind of like serenades us out.
It's with her beautiful singing. She has many Christmas albums. Holy.
Yo, she gets a mean check every year.
Like,
that's a guaranteed check. If you have a freaking song that sticks with a season, you get a bag every year.
Yeah, the Temptations Christmas album, they get a check for life. That family gets a check for life. What?
Christmas album.
I'm gonna look for that CD. I'm gonna get that ready and to go.
All I want for Christmas. I get tired of that song, but that song gets played all the time.
And they started at the end of October. They start playing Christmas music in some places.
Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is views. Mm-hmm. I'm joking. But anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching.
Thank you guys commenting too.
Thank you guys commenting. I don't know. I guess it's bumping. I guess people are live and people are just wanting to know more information. We are not the real source, the main source, but we are ones that will talk about it, I guess.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching. You can follow me on Twitch. I'm on Twitch at Lou Pistols. I don't know what I'm going to be playing yet, but I finished House of Ashes. I'm going to be posting on YouTube soon at Lou Pistols. That's about it.
You tried Crab Game yet?
Nah, I haven't tried Crab Game. Is that for PS4?
I think maybe PC only. Then
it might be PC because I was playing this one game called First Class Problems. And it's basically
what?
Among Us, but you're not killing everybody with like knives or anything. You're just mushing up the airflow in a building.
Oh, interesting.
And they have to catch you. They have to find you. One guy grabs you, and the next man chokes you out. It's a weird game. It's free. So I just tried it out the one time, and I was I guess the imposter or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
There's two of them. I'm an imposter, and there's another one imposter, and then we're like, "Yo, what do we do here?" And then it's like I was just you mess up the airflow, and then people start getting dizzy and something like that. But
First World Pro, that's a fun title.
Mm-hmm. But we thank you guys for watching. Have any questions, concerns, or complaints? Send it to askthevent@gmail.com or in the comments because I think now we have comments.
Follow Delnigiro DELNIJIRO Instagram, Twitter.
And also we're on SoundCloud, iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, Facebook Podcasts, anywhere you can find a podcast. If we're not there, let us know and we'll be there.
We'll be there.
Thank you guys for watching. This is The Vent, and we're out. Peace.